Seattle, Washington. You better get ready, because tonight you're going to witness a showdown. That's right, the one-off match extravaganza Showdown debuts this episode with a crucial one-on-one confrontation as the leader of the army of lost souls, Papa Shango, meets for the first time anywhere the self-proclaimed real world champion, Ric Flair, in this very arena. The winner moves on to the highly anticipated TerrorDrome Spectacular, where he will join the Ultimate Warrior, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Goldberg in a furious four-way battle for the opportunity to meet the winner of the TerrorDrome main event, SWA World Champion Hulk Hogan, or his adversary, The Undertaker. Stop-motion wrestling animation doesn't get any bigger than this. It doesn't get any better than this. So bow down to the master and prepare to witness a showdown. And coming down the entryway, the mysterious, the diabolical leader of the army of lost souls, Papa Shango. And Papa Shango now writhing on the apron. Very unusual, perhaps some kind of voodoo curse. And Ref Rico's over to console with him. And now they're in close quarters. Papa Shango telling him something. Rico signaling to me, I'm not sure what that means. And there goes Papa Shango, just disappeared under the ring. Rico taking a look to see what happened here. Papa Shango's so unusual, so mystical in his powers. And wait a minute, in the ring, it's Papa Shango, but he's wearing a different outfit now. He's got a black cloak. Well, he may be a mysterious voodoo practitioner, but if there's anyone who can stand up to that, it's the 13-time world champ, the so-called real world champion, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. And there comes the Nature Boy down the ramp with his red robe and all the dirty tricks he can muster, I'm sure. Ref Rico's gonna have his hands full in this one. Flair knows just about every way to brawl, to use technical moves, or to even do the unthinkable. And Papa Shango, a powerhouse. These two men have never met before. The crowd anticipating this big one. There's Flair with his real world champion belt. I use that term loosely. And there's the bell. And Flair takes it right to Papa Shango with a big elbow. And a vicious chop. Another vicious chop. Look at Flair and Rico now walking away to move Flair's robe. But oh, Flair with a low blow with Rico's back turned. That's what I was saying. This is the dirtiest player in the game. Now rubbing on his eyes and kicking his feet on Papa Shango. And Flair really dominating thus far. And looking to the crowd for support. Now he's got his hand on Rico and Shango's still down. And there's the classic woo out of Ric Flair. Oh, but Shango is up. Oh, a vicious clothesline and powers him into the corner. Oh, a big splash in the corner. Papa Shango now winding up. Irish whipping. There goes Flair. Oh, the classic Flair flip over the top rope. Wow. And Flair now trying to mount a comeback, but Papa Shango catches him in a huge power slam. Papa Shango now turning the tide. And Papa Shango signaling down my way towards the entryway. Not sure what that's about. And Papa Shango now dropping a big elbow. Going for the cover. 1, 2, this could be it. Oh, Flair kicks out. Incredible match so far. And now Papa Shango approaches, but Flair, oh, another vicious chop. And another vicious chop. Those are patented. And a discus chop from Flair. We don't see that very often. And Flair dropping a pair of elbows on Papa Shango. And now it looks like he loosened them up for the figure 4. But wait, Shango reverses to the ropes. But Flair holding on, and oh, he just slingshot his neck into the bottom rope. So clever. I haven't seen a break like that before, and that was genius by Flair. And now Flair has an opportunity to pull Papa Shango back to the center of the ring, and it looks like he's trying to cinch in that patented figure 4. And there it comes. He's got the figure 4 on Papa Shango. This could be it, center of the ring. Rico looking down as the two men grapple. I don't know if Papa Shango can get out of this. Flair has it. Who is this? Oh, a vicious kick from the outside interference. I think that's the Boogeyman. And wait a minute, here comes the rest of the Army of Lost Souls. Rico rang the bell, that's it. DQ victory for Flair. But now the Army of Lost Souls is in the ring and dominating by this new man, the Boogeyman. He must have joined the Army of Lost Souls. Akeem the African Dream, Jake Roberts, and here comes the Four Horsemen. Benoit Malenko, Arn Anderson. But the Army of Lost Souls still having their way, keeping the Horsemen out. And now, wait a minute. Papa Shango's adversary, the Ultimate Warrior, is here, clearing house. And now the Warrior's he's got the Boogeyman up. And Papa Shango outside the ring. Oh, he tosses him right onto Papa Shango. Look at that feat of strength by the Warrior. And those men are now laid out outside the ring. And Arn Anderson mixing it up with Jake the Snake, and he just laid him out as well. The Horsemen turning the tide. And there goes Akeem the African Dream. And now we've got the Warrior and Flair facing off in the middle of the ring. But Benoit Malenko pulling him back to Flair, coming back to the Warrior. Wow! Flair has secured his way into the TerrorDrome event. He will be in the Furious 4-Way against Stone Cold, Goldberg, and the Ultimate Warrior. And these two men now facing off, two of the biggest names in professional wrestling history. And the Army of Lost Souls in disarray outside the ring. And Flair and the Warrior still locking eyes. We might have a confrontation after all. The two men now jawing back and forth. Neither one budging. Wait a minute, there go the lights, and I hear lightning and thunder. That music's unmistakable. We saw Sting get carted off months ago by the Army of Lost Souls, and I think that's his music. And there he is in the rafters. It's Sting! It's Sting! What's he doing here? And he's descending down to the ring, holding that baseball bat, the purple cloak. Sting is here! But what is he doing? He's staring down Ric Flair, staring down the Warrior. Now approaching. Sting now, lifting that baseball bat. Oh, he clobbers the Warrior, his former tag team partner in the Blade Runners. Sting just took out the Warrior to the boos of the crowd, and Flair just looking on. And wow, Sting turns his back on all competitors. But he laid out the Warrior, and now Sting propelling back into the skies, back into the rafters. Wow, what is this going to mean for TerrorDrome?